is in the house. Doris and I have been upstairs, but on the second floor in our boardroom. This is so much more fun than what we're doing. Sorry, Tracy. Don't tell. Yeah, promise. We are working on our 3 to 5 year plans for the company, which has been very exciting. But I have to tell you, it's like so fun to be down here, isn't it? Oh my gosh. So I'm going to hand over the mic to Doris because I know she wants to address all of you with just a few things.
Thank you, Jean, and great to be here with all of you. Oh my goodness, the energy in this room. We can hear you up on the next floor. And I was sitting, as Jean said, we're doing some strategic planning, and it's all really great stuff. I just have such a, well, first of all, I want to acknowledge all of you for investing in this opportunity to come, rub shoulders with other people who are like-minded about investing in their business and growing their businesses. So it's this is a great room to be in, and I know that all of you needed to make changes in your lives to separate yourself and be able to be here. So thank you for doing that, and I think you are in the right place. You know, this is the second year that we have worked on the LEAD and LEAD Plus programs. They would not be happening again if they were not productive. So really, you all are the next top leaders in our business. We're thrilled that you're here, excited to be able to listen to you and hear the things that you're bringing to your peers, and also for you to have an opportunity to hear from others as well and from the company leaders. We are so excited about the next 3 to 5 years. You all know we have a wonderful leader in Tracy. I think you had a chance to hear from her yesterday. And, you know, to listen to her is to just fall in love with the incredible wisdom she has, but also the love and the heart for our business. And I just said, probably a half hour ago upstairs, is that I wish, I want to be sure our consultants and our field leaders all know, you are our competitive difference. You are our competitive edge. There's no question about that. Our consultants, the way we sell our product is as important, if not more so, today in this competitive market than it has ever been. You know, when the business started, it was new, and so there was nothing to compare it to. And now there's a lot of competition in direct selling, but nobody does exactly what we do. And I'm sure you heard this from Tracy as well, but the world of food and mealtimes has never been more popular, hold more opportunity than it does right now today. So we're all spending a lot of time figuring out, okay, what is the way for us to harness our competitive advantage, our field sales force who know so much about our product. You are all people who know more about your product than I think literally any other segment of any market. You know yourself, you go someplace and you want to buy something and you say, well, tell me about this. Then about 5 different people come up, each one with a little less knowledge than the one before them. And finally you decide you're going to apply your own skill to figure it out yourself. So we have this incredible competitive advantage in the way we take our products to market. People who really care, people who reach out, people who sell individually in order to be helpful to their customers. Our job is to look ahead that 3 to 5 years and figure out how do we harness great products, fabulous method of taking our products to market, and just ramp it up. And that's exactly what we're planning to do. And we've got a lot of smart people up there thinking about it. And of course, don't you hold back either. You tell us what you think, because you're our front line to the customer. Yeah, I don't think you hold back too much. Especially some of you. And I'm sure by the end of this, all of you will be influenced by the some who say whatever it is that's on their mind. But you have great ideas and great experience, and we love to hear from you. So I'm sorry I can't stay longer. I know you've still got a lot of things to accomplish yet today, but it is so great to see you, and I want to just assure you, we're working hard here on your behalf, and we know that you're working hard on our behalf, all of our behalf. So I am so proud to be in your company. Thank you.
Thank you, Doris. All right, we'll see you in a little bit, Doris. All right. Oh my gosh, so wonderful to be able to have her come down here just for a little bit. I mean, we have been really rolling up our sleeves, actually for probably most of the year, having off-site strategic discussions, you know, where do we want to do, you know, the next phase of growth for this company for all of you, so it's been very exciting. So I just wanted to actually come down here and talk just a little bit about leadership, because leadership is what LEAD is all about. That is the essence, and in fact, I hope you guys' ears were burning at least a little bit, because one of the things that we were talking about as an officer team, and then of course some of our other folks that have been getting us some data and some insights from obviously our consultant base, our consumer base, our prospective customers out there, is the impact that this pilot and all of you have made on the business. I mean, it has been so impressive. And so we are garnering so many things from this test from 1H to now, the second part of the year, in terms of behaviors, the importance of coaching, the importance of accountability, the importance of training and investing in all of you. And one of the areas that I don't believe we have done very well in as a company, I think we have great product, we have great marketing, we have great, you know, conferences, we have a lot of amazing things. One of the things that we haven't done a great job on is training to leadership. We have a lot of great training, wouldn't you agree, on Consultant Corner, in terms of the business basics, the fundamentals. But when it comes to leadership, it is one area. In fact, it was interesting, one of our Chairman's Circle meetings, I remember Carol, it was you actually, I believe, who stated to Tracy, I'm looking for my clicker actually, who stated to Tracy, and it's hard to believe because you're self-taught, that you've never had the opportunity to really be trained on leadership. And it's amazing because when you look at a Carol, you're gonna go, wow, how is that possible? But Carol took the effort, the time, and developed herself for all intent and purposes. And when you see the incredible business that Carol has developed, it's like, how can we accelerate that? How can we help all of you gain those leadership skills necessary to have a growing, thriving business? So that's what LEAD, at the end of the day, is all about. It's to really provide you with the leadership skills needed. So I just want to talk a little bit about leadership and what it's not. So leadership has nothing to do with seniority or one's position in hierarchy. You could be an incredible leader and have that skill set and be a director and not even at a national. So it has nothing to do with hierarchy at any level. Leadership has nothing to do, again, with titles. I mean, I think about my career in this business, 35 years, and I've had a lot of bosses. Not all of my bosses were great leaders. Leadership has nothing to do with personal attributes. You could be an amazing individual, but be a weak leader. And leadership is not management. It has nothing to do with managing people. So let's look a little bit about what is leadership. Leadership is a process of social influence. Now, where did you hear influence? Where did you learn about influence? Yeah, well, Doreen was up here. Thank you, Susan. Yes, Doreen came up here yesterday and talked about the importance of influence, what influence can do for you as a leader, and the importance of influence to help change people's behaviors in a positive way, and you can also influence people in a negative way. So leadership is a process of social influence which maximizes the efforts of others towards the achievement of a goal. Towards the achievement of a goal. So that is what leadership is about. So leadership defined. Let's look at what I just said and kind of pick it apart a little bit. So leadership stems from influence, not authority or power. You, as leaders, are all about how do you influence your team members to do a certain behavior. Whether it's sell more, recruit more, promote, you influence them. And again, Doreen gave you some great material on that yesterday. Leadership requires others. They don't need to be direct reports, by the way. So you could be an incredible mentor and influencer, and it doesn't have to be even somebody in your lineage. I mean, I look at yesterday, that was a perfect example of this, of having our 4 national executive directors up here. Were they not amazing? I mean, a lot of them that were here, you weren't in their lineages, but they impacted you and they influenced you. There is no mention of personality traits, attributes, or title, and leadership includes a goal. Ultimately, you have to set a goal to where you want to go to. It's what we're doing right now. When I think of leadership in my career and people that have really made a difference, I think of not only Doris, but I think of Tracy and what she's doing right now. She has taken on an incredible task. We just read a book recently, and the part of the book that really touched me was at the very, very end. And what they talked about was the fact that there's a lot of managers in business. There's a lot of good ones, there's a lot of weak ones, tall, short, skinny, whatever. But at the end of the day, the heroes in business are those that take on the difficult task of reinventing their business when their business stalls. And the fact that it is hard work. It is hard work. Those are the heroes. And that's how I look at Tracy. Tracy has come in here and rolled up her sleeves. She's doing remarkable things. So I look out at all of you who are doing remarkable things as well by coming here, learning, and you're going to learn an immense amount in a bit from Carol Redu. But what are you going to do with all this? Are you going to put this into action? Are you setting goals for yourself? I challenge you to take this incredible training and be the leader who you are. Set those goals, make yourself accountable, and set expectations for those on your team to get you to where you want to be. So here are some leadership characteristics. Leaders set visions. They set a vision. And I know that Judy talks about this all the time, right? Vision boards. How many of you have vision boards? Fabulous. You have to set that vision. It's exactly what we're doing in our corporate headquarters as I speak. They set direction and goals. They inspire people. They make short and long-term plans. Builds teams, develops talent, develop new opportunities. What are you doing right now to reinvent your business and to look at additional opportunities? What are you doing? Think about that. And then promotes innovation. And you also, as a leader, can promote innovation within your business. And then finally, as I know I'm getting close to my time, I think, I have two favorite quotes, and one I think I shared with you guys last time. But here's one from Dwight Eisenhower. Leadership is getting people to do what you want because they want to. Not that they have to, because you have influenced them in such a way that they now want to go and take action. And then my other favorite quote from Jack Welch. Before you are a leader, success is all about growing yourself. When you become a leader, success is all about growing others. Isn't that fabulous? That's what you have. You have the opportunity to make a difference in your team members' lives by helping them, by coaching them, by guiding them, by mentoring them, by setting goals and holding them accountable. By holding them accountable. Last night was really interesting for me because I know many of you were really honest, and I so admire that you were able to take the step and have the courage to, in front of all your peers and for nationals, talk about some of your struggles and some of your concerns around coaching. I'm hoping that you're breaking through some of those barriers from last night. Are you? Have you? Good. Anybody want to share kind of your thought process from having come up to the mic and thinking through as a leader what I'm going to change and what I'm going to do to change my behavior so I can be a stronger leader? Anybody? Oh, great. I'll start here and then.
Well, I'm Kelly. I didn't go up to the mic yesterday, but I was sitting here in my seat thinking, and I decided that I need to set very strong boundaries for myself and for my team, and just in my life. And so that's one thing that I'm going to go back and really work on.
Thanks, Kelly. Great, yes.
So, I got last night that I really do belong in this room. I have not earned a trip. I am not a superstar seller. And it's intimidating sometimes being in a room with all these super top performers. It's inspirational. But it's easy to feel like I don't belong here. And what I really got last night was that I am exactly where I'm supposed to be, that you guys do see the leader in me, and that I now need to live up to that and step up to that. And I also realized from the very beginning, from when Tracy was sharing, that I need to implement things immediately. Like, I don't need to recreate it. You guys have created it there. We need to implement them immediately. And I've already taken my name off my team page, like immediate things. So thank you.
Thank you. Thanks, Troy, for sharing. All right. Uh-oh. Okay. Come on, Steve.
Be proud.
All right.
I promise I'm going to no longer supervise neglect.
I love it.
Now I'm going to get nervous again.
Nice neglect,
I really prepared that.
right?
I totally get it.
I am no longer going to
I get it
supervise
too,
neglect. Meaning, if someone tells me they really want something in their business, I'm not just going to cheer them on. I'm going to help them get it, and if it's not, I'm neglectful. They're being neglectful of their business. I'm not going to supervise that.
Koozies. I love it. Anybody else? We'll take one more because I know we've got a. Come on, Clear Bear. Stand up, girls. Ooh.
Here we are. We have a pack.
We are the 1% Golden Girls. I'm sorry, 1 degree Golden Girls. We've been hanging around for a long time, and we are the 1 degree.
So what do we do? What are we doing? What actions do we
What are we going to do, girls?
We're going to change what we've been doing.
What are we going to do, girls?
Uh-oh.
We're going to do the extra degree. We're going to roll that extra line.
I love it. Okay.
We've got a pack.
You have a pack. You have an accountability pack. I love it. Okay. I know somebody told me that they're going to promote to executive directors, so I'm pretty excited. And I think there's a lot of people in this room that are going to do that. So at any rate, so you are going to have the great opportunity to hear from an incredible leader. Are you intro? You have a setup, but I do want to say this is somebody to take note, listen to her very actively. Now, you can only use your devices if you're taking notes or taking pictures of her. Otherwise, listen actively as a leader would do. You will going to learn amazing things from this individual. So I'm going to hand over the mic to Judy Joel, another incredible leader.
You're so sweet. Give it up for Jean.